almost 40 years. We brought you here to share some great news. But before I get to that, I'd like to welcome Mayor Craig Greenberg to say a few words. Mayor.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you, Sandra. It's so great to have so many friends and supporters of the library here in what is soon to be the newly reopened library here for folks in the Parkland neighborhood to enjoy. This is a wonderful, great progress update as we near completion of this project towards reopening fairly early next year, and I'm excited even more for this library to come back to life. To be reopened for the neighbors here in the Parkland neighborhood and all around West Louisville and all around the entire city to enjoy. Now, this library was established in 1908, and it served generations of folks in the Parkland neighborhood. One of them was Ed Laster, and Ed joined us in September when this room looked very different than it does now. And it meant so much to hear about when Ed was growing up, what he used the library for and his friends, and he talked about the Parkland Library being a refuge. And that's really what public libraries are for. They're a refuge, a safe space, a place where people can come to learn, to have new experiences, to meet friends, to gather access to information, to discover opportunities, to get jobs, and so much more. And that's what Parkland lost when this library closed in 1986. That's what Fern Creek lost when its library closed in 2019. And that's why, with all of us in this room and other supporters around the city, with friends like Councilwoman Tammy Hawkins and her colleagues on Metro Council, our administration, and so many others, we are going to reopen this library. We're going to build a new library in Fern Creek. We're going to reopen the Portland Library. We're going to renovate the main library, and we're going to continue to invest in our wonderful library system. And just like so many other things in our city, these take partnerships to happen, to turn plans into reality. I've been so proud that our administration has focused on turning plans into reality and fully funding projects to get them open like this project here. It's also great to have strong partners, and that we do here in Louisville. Strong partners like the Library Foundation and the James Grand Brown Foundation and other
library system has ever done that much capital work in this short a period of time. I don't recommend it to anyone, but the outcome is going to be fantastic. But it really is a collaboration. There's money in these projects from the state level from a state construction grant. The state legislature included $2 million in the budget this year for these projects. There's $10 million or $8 million of private money in there, money from the federal government through ARP funding, and money from Louisville Metro for capital funding. So really everybody that could be involved has an opportunity. It's still not too late. So I just want to say how inspiring and humbling it is to see that kind of broad, widespread support for library services. I think library services do transform communities and change people's lives, and it's really delightful to be able to come to work. And it's really delightful to be able to come to work at an institution that has that many people who believe in it. And one of the reasons people believe in it that way, and the final group that I want to say thank you to, are our library staff who every day are all across this community providing services to people in every imaginable circumstance in their personal lives. They do outstanding work. They are the real heroes. They are the reason that I run into people who have never met me and say, oh, I love the library. It's not me. It is the grassroots frontline workers who are out in our libraries. It's the support people who are making the library system work. So I want to close by thanking them for everything that they've done. Mayor Greenberg, Deputy Mayor George have been outspoken advocates for libraries, Greenberg's vision for the city. Without their leadership, this couldn't happen. Without our staff, we would not be successful and have this broad support. So thank you to all of those people, and I look forward to seeing you all back here in a few weeks.
All right, well, all together, the Library Foundation has partnered with the community to raise over $8 million in private funds for these projects, while also advocating for additional public dollars to support each of our branches. And we aren't done yet. There's still time to be part of this incredible legacy. Every gift matters and helps to enhance these projects. When you support your libraries, you're investing in books, technology, safe spaces, and nationally recognized programming that serves all Louisvillians. Let's keep building this legacy together. Thank you for being here today and for your belief in libraries and for helping us bring these projects to life. Together, we are creating spaces that inspire learning, connection, and growth for generations to come. Thank you.